How guys, butcherboytoma here. Okay, start a new build. So when you come into this world, the first thing you'll be greeted by is a little train station. The carts are there to guide you to the parts I'm building. Okay, now the reason I've started this build is basically point one, I want to get in with the new stuff, the new world generation. I love the caves, the trees, everything like that. So I wanted to build something in a new world and get out with that. Point two is I've built a lot of funky stuff in the test builds that you guys have never been able to see. Fair enough, I filmed it and that, but you never actually get in to see it. Have a look at the block usage, and you know, it's easier to copy something if you can see it in hand, so that's why I've done it. So basically this is the first station, or the only station at the minute the carts pull into. There's an elevator going down and an elevator coming up, but I'm not using them at the moment. I'm just going to fly around the parts I've built. It's an oriental theme. Now I'll give you some tips while we're running through this. Basically, when I started this build, I looked for the nicest part I could find. Now I found two massive lakes and I thought that would be fantastic for a nice pagoda to go right in between the two lakes. Bit of a cock up on my half there. This build runs at around about 5,000 custom blocks. Put that amount of water with that amount of custom blocks and you do get some queer goings on. It is a little bit funny, so apologies to when you visit if things start going a bit wonky. It's because of all the water I've built up beside. So if you're going to build something that's heavy on the customs, try and build it away from the water. I will be splitting this build up. It's going to be built very spread out around the world because a lot of the buildings are going to be high custom. So I'm going to have like very small villages here and there, but they're all going to be custom blocks. Get some really high detail in there, you see. And then on the underground parts I'm going to try and recreate the mine I built in the test builds. Give you some so you can get an idea of what that looks like up close and personal. This is all oriental themed. It's just like the Chinese bridges going over the water. They all seem to build near water, so I've sort of kept that theme going. Got a little boats, little fishing boats. Got a little dudes as well. Got a nice little pump pumping the water up into the sink in the house. And I'll just tell you guys as well, categorically, if you want to copy the customs or copy the theme, feel free. That's what FortressCraft's all about, sharing. If you want to build this the way I've built it, go ahead. Anything you want to know, ask us. I'll see if I can help you. I can't come to your world and build it with you. I haven't got time. I've got to do my own stuff. But any tutorials, things like that you fancy, pop it up. If I get the time, I'll bang a tutorial up. But feel free, when I'm in the world's open, come in, have a look at the blocks. There's some, you know, funky blocks. I start now, like for the last 3 builds I've done in the test builds and that, I've got a set amount of customs. I do the same, the roof customs, things like that. So I've got like 2.5 pages of customs I just build straight away, and just bits and bobs I add as I'm building, as I need. Just see how the build goes, because I like to build on the fly. So a lot of the stuff just build as it's needed. I'm trying to use as many of the effects I can get in and things like that, so just to make it special. And once again, I love the water reflections. Just a shame that I went overboard with the customs again the other water. All the houses I built, most of them will be on stilts. Hopefully that's sort of authentic for the Oriental theme. That's the Chinese bridges there. This is going into the pagoda grounds itself. Now that I call it a snake window, or just like the part on the wall there hasn't got the glass in. It's like a snake running around. That is so easy to do and it's so effective. Basically it's just the round window blocks. Basically it's the roof blocks I use. See these blocks here? Just lay them in a different way and you get that lovely wave effect. It's fantastic. It really looks good. Now bottom part of the pagoda, the first floor, is the sleeping quarters. So we've got our, just a general bedroomy sort of thing. Bit of seating, bit of tablage, few drawers. Your ottomans and that at the end of the beds. So the 4 rooms are like that. Got a few dudes having a bit flim flam there. The lights, I've got the custom lights up there. And then I've got an elevator that takes you right to the top floor, so we'll use that. Get off that. This isn't the top, there's another 2 layers on this, but they're too small to have anything in, so basically this is the last layer that you can put anything in. I've made a library. As you can see, it's pretty damn high. So this is like a library area where they come up, have a little shufty through the books. Now each of the floors, obviously I've got an elevator going up, but when I was trying to build one going down, the actual workings and that wouldn't work. So what I've done is I put little trapdoors on each floor, so if I do play RPG mode in here, the drop won't kill us, because it's only about 6 blocks high, so you can drop that no bother. So little trapdoors on the corner of each floor, and that gets us down. So I can go up on the elevator, come down on the trapdoors, and I don't lose any health. So you think about that things when things like that when you're building. I tried stairs as well, and the stairway it just didn't fit. It was too bulky, because I've tried to make this sort of scale accurate in scale. That's a kitchen area. So the next floor down we've got the kitchens. But yeah, just think about what you're going to do, or if you're going to have RPG mode in your world, things like that. Think about high drops, think about what's possible, little shortcuts you can do, like ladders, stairways. Any high drops you've got, have ladders and stairways or lifts, elevators ready. Just things like that, just think about it, because the game mode will improve and you may want to play it more. Just a tip for you guys, at the minute RPG mode, when you leave your world and go back in, all your stuff's still there. That's because Arcos didn't want to, wanted to, when you finish the game, to carry on where you left off, so you didn't have to re-buy all your stuff. If you want to get rid of that out of your world, because when you go back in it's still there static, just quit to dashboard, the Xbox dashboard. That'll get rid of all your RPG stuff when you go back in, but it's there so you can carry on the game. Because basically what you would do is have a dedicated world for your RPG game. and just keep it. So you never have to rebuy your solar panels and stuff like that. The game will improve, but give him feedback as well. Don't forget, give him feedback so he knows what he needs to add or take away, things like that. This is the toilet. I've got toilets in. All the plumbing goes around as well. I've got plumbing right through. Oh, it's supposed to look like a little toilet roll holder on the wall there. Few sinkage, few chairs, because obviously only 4 toilets in the place. Sometimes a bit of a queue, you know. And then back down onto the bedroom area on the bottom floor. And that's basically the pagoda done. That's all I've done at the minute. But thank you very much for watching, and keep smiling. Ta-da now.